Right, let's lighten the mood, shall we, a little bit, and get a bit festive, because you know what? December is nearly here, and that means panto season is upon us. Mulled wine, decorating a Christmas tree, and, of course, that annual trip to the theatre.
Yeah, former Strictly Pro and the legendary Brendan Cole is entertaining audiences as Captain Hook in a Peter Pan panto in Aberdeen, and he joins us ahead of final rehearsals now. Top of the morning.
Good morning to you. Seems a bit silly talking panto after discussing nurses' wages, which they all need. So, hey, hello out there.
There's been a good bit of pantomime in the studio today between David and Amy. So actually, that's a nice segue.
Yeah, you'd like to be Captain Hook, says David Mellor. Look, I'm interested because David Mellor's used to being the bad guy, but this is the first time for you stepping into those shoes.
Yeah, it's bad. I love the bad role. This is my fifth pantomime now, and so far I've always played the goodies. Playing the baddies, what an experience! It's fantastic. The energy that you bring to the stage, the excitement. It's a different role and one that I'm very much enjoying.
You know, those who haven't been to see you in your last 5 pantos, if they are coming to Aberdeen, can they expect to see some of your dance moves that you, of course, are so famous for?
Yeah, more so than any other pantomime I've done, actually. There's a little segment in the middle where we have a bit of, I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a bit of beef between me and some of the other characters, and we exchange a dance-off scenario, I suppose. And I've got a lovely young one of the ensemble, Kat. She's picked up Ballroom and Latin's quite a very different skill. It's different to most types of dance, the partnering aspect. And she's just gone wow, bang, and she's in it, and has picked up what I've asked her to perfectly. So we're going to do some, hopefully, create a little magic on stage, and yes, dancing will be involved with a hook. Strange.
Good, as we like to hear.
Yeah, so Brendan, your dance moves, that'll be something for the ladies. I'm hoping, I'm a pantomime fan, I always tell my kids, I like the kind of hidden jokes for the parents.
The innuendo.
Yeah, the double entendres, the ooh misses, the Kenneth Williams. Can we get some of that?
It's the best part of pantomime for adults and children. The children laugh away at the silliness, and the adults laugh away at our silliness on stage. And the beauty of pantomime, it's not serious. It's light entertainment for full family. So to have those moments where you know the audience know what you're saying, but you're not actually saying it, I love it. Any innuendo that can be brought to the stage will. I mean, actually, the cast that I'm with, a phenomenal cast. The pantomime is written by Alan McHugh, who's a bit of a local legend up here, and right from day one, all of us we were in fits of hysterics, and that's a great sign for any writing, any pantomime. We've laughed from day one, and we're all very excited to get it on stage on Saturday. Although we do have a good couple of days of tech rehearsals, and so there will be 2 long days ahead.
Yeah, a little bit of nerves coming ahead. And, of course, there's the beast from the east about to arrive as well. So in Aberdeen, I imagine it's going to be pretty chilly. But listen,
I've got to ask you need an extra layer. It's cold.
Yeah, that's fine. Shouldn't deter people. I'm not saying they shouldn't be going to see you, absolutely. I've got to ask you about Strictly whilst we've got you. Actually, one of the reasons I wanted to get into news presenting as a young woman was because I watched you and Natasha Kaplinsky back in the day, and she won it. Was it the first ever series? And I just thought, that's fantastic. What an amazing career to have. And look, you were on there for such a long time, and, you know, a lot of the time, a little bit of a rebel. Would you describe yourself as sometimes pushing back against
occasionally, especially those early, young, aggressive days where I needed to prove myself? Silly boy.
No, but that was what made entertainment, and lots of people loved that about you. Do you miss Strictly? Do you still watch it? I mean, it changed your life, didn't it?
It did. I'll be forever known as the Strictly professional. Even after doing Dancing on Ice at the beginning of the year, I did a corporate just a couple of weeks after, and they played the Strictly music. So it's in my DNA, and I do miss being on it for various reasons. I loved the big pro numbers that we all did together. I loved working with the talented people that come your way on Strictly, and it was amazing being a part of such a big show for such a long time, 15 series. So yes, I still dip in and out of it. My daughter loves to watch it. She's been voting for Millie this year, so we've been getting behind her. And I think it's for children. I would have loved both of my children to have been able to see me in my prime on the show, but I love the fact that they watch it now and know that Daddy was a part of it, and there she is. So don't show me pictures of my children; I miss them. So it's one of those things that it's a family thing, and I'm very proud of my time on the show. So yes, I do miss it in some ways. Not in the ridiculous hours and the nonsense you have to put up with dealing with various celebrities.
Okay, Brendan, and
most of them
quickly,
were lovely.